Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream. Make him the cutest that I've ever seen. Give him two lips like...
Hey guys, so today we're going to be talking about the map tank. The map tank is at cloudsofvapor.com, and it is named after the Most Angry Pirate. That's where map comes from. And Most Angry Pirate is the guy who created the map tank, and he sells it exclusively through Clouds of Vapor. So the map tank essentially is a plastic tube with two Delrin end caps kept on by these O-rings you see here, and a CE2 cartomizer. The problem with the CE2 cartomizer, and the reason a lot of people didn't like it, is because it didn't wick well. The reason for that is, if you see these threads in here, that's kind of how the CE2 cartomizer works. They were combined in a really small tube rather than having all of the space to kind of freely move around so that they can really do the job they were designed to do. That's what makes this really work well. I have 3 of these. I have a mini map tank and 2 regular map tanks, and I have a lot of their replacement parts. A really great thing about the map tank is that you can actually pop this CE2 cartomizer out of here and replace it. So they have the replacement parts at Clouds of Vapor, and if you want, you know, say this map tank is 2.4 ohms and you're using it at 3.7 volts, but you just got your first 6 volt mod and you want something higher, you can go and you can buy a higher ohmage CE2 cartomizer and just pop it in here and it'll work. So I've been using this on the Silver Bullet because Silver Bullet has no drip cup, and it's one of the few PVs that I own that will actually work with it. So, that's one of the problems with the map tank. It doesn't work on a lot of PVs. It's not going to work on the Dawn. It's not going to work on the Mako. It's not going to work on the Triple V. It can work on the Omega, but it's awkward. It's not going to work on the Chuck. It will work on the Bombshell. It's just kind of one of those things to where it's really limited as to what PVs you can use it on unless you have a 510 to 510 adapter. And those aren't always known for being super safe to use on a regular basis. You know, you just kind of, if you can avoid an adapter, you probably should, in my opinion. So that's one of the problems with the map tank, is that it doesn't fit on a lot of PVs. But it does fit on the Silver Bullet, and that's what I've been using it on, and it will fit on the Ego, and I know that's what a lot of people, I mean, most people have Egos. So here's the thing. I love this. I want to use it all the time. I've used it every day for a week. I've used it every day since I got it. It's a dream in the car. You know, this is the most satisfying driving vape I've ever had, ever. And it's a shame because there's one drawback on this, other than it doesn't fit on a lot of PVs, and that drawback makes me kind of dislike it. And that is that it's leaky. It leaks all the time. If I'm using it and it's upright, it's just gonna leak like a little bit. I'll notice it like down here. Instead of having a clear view, I'll see that it's a little leaky. But if I like accidentally fall asleep in my bed with it in there, which I have done, I have woke up and this entire tank of 5 mils of juice was empty when I woke up, and I have stained sheets. So, I don't know. And you know, I've talked to some people, and some people, you know, it's like 50-50. A lot of people say it leaks. A lot of people say that it's fine for them. And it's not like, you know, the stoppers are dry. I've done everything. The little rubber thing up here is in place. I don't know what I could possibly be doing wrong for it to be user error, but it very well could be. So, I mean, it's a pretty simple review. I really like it. I want to love it. I can't wait to see where the map tank goes. I can't wait to see how this concept develops. I know that this is ingenious. This is an ingenious idea to have just a tank that you can put on your PV or mod. but I feel like it still has a while to go. It's a little DIY still, and I feel like it could be machined out, and you know what I mean? All the kinks could be pulled out of it. So I'm anxious to see where this concept goes, but I think it's a brilliant concept. So I'm going to take a toot, and I can't believe I just said toot. So anyway, so I'm going to take a toot, I guess, and I'm going to show you some vapor production off camera, and then we'll go from there. I have a fan on. Go figure. So that's this one. They also make a mini map tank, and I'm not going to review the mini. I'm just going to talk about it briefly right now. So the mini is obviously significantly smaller, but here's my problem with it. Go big or go home. Like, you have all this plastic, and then this little bitty part in here for juice, and it's kind of like what's the point? Like, I have this huge honking thing on my PV, but only a little tiny bit of it's for juice. So, I don't know. I say go big or go home. And here's my problem with the mini. The mini, it has juice in there. It doesn't have a lot of juice, but it has, you know, it's probably like half full of juice. Not quite half full, like a third full of juice. And this is a fully charged battery, and I'm going to show you what I get off of it. That was it, guys. That was the whole drag. I don't know, maybe it's tangled up in there, maybe something's going on, but I'm not getting any vapor off of this. You know what, let's just see. If I switch these, if I get more vapor on the silver bullet, just to make sure. Nope. Still no vapor. I have no idea. And this is 2.8 ohms, and this is a 3.7 device, so it should work. I don't know, guys. I think there's some inconsistencies in the map tank. I think it's a genius idea. Don't get me wrong, I like using it. I'm going to continue to use it, but it's not something I'm just going to throw into my purse without caution. I kind of keep it like wrapped up in a towel. You know, it's kind of a pain to carry around with you just because I have to compensate for all of the leakiness. Also, I've got $1 juice in here, and it's pretty frustrating when that pours out of the bottom of it. It leaks not only through the bottom end cap, but through the connection as well. So I have no idea. Maybe the Durlin just got stretched out or something. But anyway, this is an 8-minute long review. I am going to just go ahead and say my goodbyes. I have a mixed review on the map tank. I really want to love it. I think it's an ingenious product. I think that a lot of people get map tanks and they never leak, and it's awesome. But unfortunately, the 3 that I have all leaked. I've talked to Bruce about it. He's walked me through everything. I can't see how it's user error, but they're just leaking. So, thanks so much for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.